up, guys? Figured I'd shoot a quick video and just holla at ya. I got running out to a appointment I got on my lunch break, and I figured out I had like a bubble in my tire and it's wearing real bad. It was kind of messed up. I knew I had like slow leak in it, and I guess that was the problem, so I had to drop that off. But like, I pop on here if I feel a little inspired, and I'm just trying, because I'm going through my own spiritual awakening. It's quite nice that my life is so balanced now through all the hard work that I'm like more than capable to like take care of that tire and not have to be scrounging up money or something. Problems in my life, I have plenty of money to just go get a tire, drop it off, and have it fixed. So that's a good feeling. The whole part of the world and how it is, it's like we're always seeking outside of us, see? And whether it's they don't want what they don't want you to know, or maybe it's just how society, life is. It's just the way things are, because, the real root of the way, like, the key to everything is always hidden in the gnosis. There's always a key hidden in things. So there's always that, like, key to help you unlock, what you can understand and how you can use that to benefit you in your life. And the power's in us, that's the thing. It's like, it's just natural. It's not that it's they, it's just natural. It's hidden. It's a key that you don't realize that because when you first feel helpless and you're a little baby or something, you feel helpless and you have your mother, and you don't realize you came from that. So that's like that's you, it's like, it's within you is the key to the power. We are creators. You have the power to create and change your entire existence. We really do, man. We have the power to just transmute the physical world over time with perseverance and the will and intent. And by systematically using your knowledge to set up the goals that you need to achieve, and the little tweaks, and it's just, it takes a little bit of focus, and it takes a little bit of looking at yourself and accepting what you're doing wrong, accepting it for what it is. It's just a silly mistake and a disruption in your field that you let sway you into being too much in your ego and thinking that you would know better than if you just took the information from the all and stayed organized and focused and what you've learned. And there's a key in life that's very important that I figured out when I was a young man. And this is one of the principles that absolutely saved my life, is that I knew that we were all capable of being self-taught, with just a few little things we can pick up from somebody, or a pointer or two. We can take that and run with it. I had a good friend that I grew up with, that I was fortunate enough that they knew that, people were like, I wasn't getting along with the some of the kids in the neighborhood quite as well, you know. I had a foul mouth as a kid that I picked up from my mother. But, you know, his family was nice enough to take me in and realize I was good, you know, and that was something that I picked up from some adult that didn't care enough to teach me that I was better than that. But I did have good vocabulary too, and they, you know, they raised me too, man. They were part of my family. They were mother and father to me. And that kid was like a brother to me too. We don't even talk anymore, and that's kind of sad, but some things, you know, you just gotta let go. If that's what he wants, I gotta accept that. I can't harass him, hunt him down, and send him. He never responds. A couple times I've tried, and that's that. He does announcements for like Nesson and stuff. We used to skate and do BMXing and skating and everything, all skateboarding, inline skating, all kinds of crazy extreme sports stuff, rock climbing, all that stuff when we were growing up. Nelson Wormstead, yeah, I don't know, man. So the point is, we all got our own direction, man. You gotta be aware, man, and be able to examine your surroundings and make decisions and reach your goals. And that's, you know, no wonder you feel helpless when you're going through life and you're like looking outside yourself for answers or somebody to help you and guide you, and you can never get any help because it's only within you that you have the power. And the best thing anybody can do is leave you to your own devices and try to just give you some gnosis and tell you, look, if you just do this, this, and this, and stay obedient, practice obedience in your day-to-day life, in your principles that are instilled, and put that all to work for you, you change your life, man. You know, like, there's people out there that are in gangs that are using this power in like a satanic type way of destruction. That's sad that you could be so systematic and like you so obedient not to use drugs and sell them and make money and all that, but you could do all that in a good way and bring so much good to your community and start a business and create jobs. And you know, people just choose to be destructive, man. They even self-destruct, because I was, you know, and this is how deep it goes, guys. We set boundaries and goals for ourselves. I set goals and boundaries for myself that I kept stopping at. And right now I'm being aggressive and I'm focusing to try to break a boundary, break through the matrix of, if you want to refer to it as that, because it's like it's a subconscious boundary that I've designed for myself. We used to talk about it when I was when I was young. I was doing a scam for a job, the white van speaker scam. Look that up. It's called the white van speaker scam, and I was good at it. But, you know, they would even tell us there, you set a goal for yourself that you're paying is so much money. That's what you're going to end up selling at every time. You need to set your goals high, you know, shoot for the moon. So, you know, some days you're just so on fire and favors with you, man. Everything, I've experienced a day like that where they called it being on fire, you know, and I literally sold the whole truck out in no time with just effortlessly. And then I was rushing back to reload, and it was like, but I didn't have much time, and I did reload a couple and run around for like 20 minutes, but it wasn't going to happen. I only had like 45 minutes left or an hour to try to get another one off. But that was the type of job that you couldn't, it would weigh down on you that you're suckering people in, but it's like, that's what brings you into that type of thing too, because you're like, man, these idiots are just greedy, and you're preying off somebody's greed, and they're gonna end up doing something stupid with that money, or blah, 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 whatever, you know, anyway. So it's like you justify, and that's not right either. We can't do that, because then we'll all end up like animals, man. If we just like talk ourselves into just saying, look, these people deserve it. Because I've been there too, guys, where I'm like, I might as well just, like, it's just ridiculous. This guy's gonna ruin us. Try to guide him in the right direction, but yeah, you can't do that, man. You just can't, like, that's what these drug dealers do, are feeding off of somebody being ignorant and on this, they get this just focused in on this destructive path, and it's like they want to be humbled by God. I feel like that's what it is when we feel alone, we're feeling our separation from God, so we're trying to do something to bring it back to us and find like favor back towards us. So I understand. We gotta understand what inside of us and what's logical. We don't stop and do that sometimes. And then, that's what I'm saying, man. It's all about being aware and focused in and looking at yourself, man. If you're looking outside, you're never gonna make any progress. To be able to have behavior alteration and be able to really take control of yourself and change your behaviors and change your habits, you have to be zeroed in, concentrated, and aware. It's the only way, man. And that's simple, but it's hard, because you're saying, like, you gotta say to yourself, like, yo, you don't know, like, you gotta stop thinking you got it all figured out and you can go on autopilot. Like, you got to examine your principles and your foundations, man. You got to stay connected with that. That's what keeps you connected to your higher self and keeps you in communication with God. The source, whatever you want to call it. That's what keeps you in connection with that, is using what we've been given. You're not that. People are out here in this world thinking they're just got it all figured out and they can do no wrong, yet they're a little humble enough to be like, yeah, whatever, there's just crap screwed up in the world and it's just nothing you can do about it. It's bull, dude. Yeah, there is something you can do about it. If everyone stopped being a mindless zombie and paid attention a little bit, things could be different, man. We need to raise the children to start giving a crap and paying attention. I see mine. They learn so much garbage and it's ridiculous, man. I have to be like, yo, those people are animals, guys. Not in this house. Not to your mother. No. Because you won't be living here as soon as you're old enough, man. You acting like that. No way. Are you out of your mind? Pay attention, guys. Hey, take pride in yourself. There's nothing wrong with being aware, taking control of yourself and being like, oh, okay, like, I'm gonna own up to that. It's good, man. It's part of being a grown-up adult, man. A lot of people are cowards. They do that and they sit in their home and just keep contributing in this way, like just hiding in their house, like don't know what to do. You gotta participate. You gotta get out there in the world and make a difference, man. Like, what happened? We forgot about that in this world. Everyone's out here just crying. Just start making a difference. Start doing the work. I gotta talk to you guys later. I'm getting close to where I gotta go. Like, subscribe, and share, and think about what the power's within us. Don't keep looking elsewhere. Just look right inside of you. There's a key inside of all of us. Like and share. Smash that like button. Guys, love it. Bye.